Welcome to your 2025 Glow Up Guide using astrology. Let's jump right into it. Now, I use something called transformation astrology, and transformation astrology is just astrology that's going to show you where you need to transform the most, okay? So we're going to be starting with an inner transformation because that's the most important, the most crucial transformation, your inner growth, okay? And then we'll start and move towards the outside. So the first step on your journey to transformation is to find your North Node. Now, you can find your North Node easily. You don't need a birth time. All you need is your birthday and year, so you can look that up, okay? Your North Node is the key to your inner growth, okay? It's where you begin your journey towards abundance, love, and emotional stability. This is where you're going to focus on developing traits that align with your highest potential. It's like your personal GPS. So let me give you an example of this. The reason why I use Ciara, the celebrity, American singer, is because her North Node is in Taurus, just like mine is. Okay, so someone with a Taurus North Node placement, for example, their South Node, which is the opposite. Your South Node is what shows you the traits and behaviors you need to leave behind, okay? You have too many South Node traits. So me and Ciara's South Node is in Scorpio. So in order to move to our highest point, our highest aligned path to Taurus, we have to really shed a lot of that Scorpio energy, okay? And once you identify both of your North and South nodes, you'll know exactly where to focus your energy to manifest the life you deserve. So, for example, we know Scorpio energy is really powerful. It's when you have too much Scorpio energy, it feels like a lot of crisis, a lot of drama, tons of drama. Okay, for example, you remember Ciara, she had a relationship with the singer Future, had a child with him. She was the fourth mother of his children. Okay, and there was a lot of up and down kind of roller coaster chaos and drama in that relationship. But what Ciara did unconsciously, she moved towards her North Node and Taurus. She detached herself from that relationship. She went on her own inner journey towards Taurus stability, okay? Taurus is more grounded, stable energy, all right? So she focused on herself. It's really about having this deep sense of self-worth, like, hey, I deserve more than that. That's Taurus energy. So depending on where your Taurus is, that's what you need to move towards. Because what ended up happening with her, she really started flourishing when she moved to that, hey, I deserve more than this, all right? I deserve more than all of this chaos, all of this drama. And then when it ended up happening, her finances, because this is Taurus energy, is all about having financial stability, independence in her finances. But when she did that, another amazing thing happened. She ended up attracting the love of her life, Russell Wilson, which was a more stable relationship, okay? So that's just one example. If your North Node is somewhere else, it depends on where that is. Comment below once you tell me what your North Node is, and perhaps I'll do a video on your North Node to help you to move towards your highest aligned self, okay? So that is step number one, finding your North Node and living according to that, doing that inner work, all right, before you do all this outer work. And then removing those roadblocks that prevent you from having love, money, happiness, all of the good stuff, okay? So that's literally emotional, spiritual, and mental roadblocks that you can clear by just focusing on your North Node, all right? So the second placement, in astrology that you're going to move towards for your glow up in 2025 is finding your Venus, all right? So your personal Venus, what is Venus? She's all about beauty, attraction, how you vibe with the world around you. All right. Venus is about what makes you feel good, what makes you shine. And honey, when you shine, people notice. That's your glow up, okay? She's your cosmic BFF. She's going to tell you what kind of activities, what kind of environments, and what kind of vibes will make you feel your best. And why is this important? It's because when you're doing something you love, when you're feeling your absolute best, that's when you're even most likely to attract love. And I don't mean just romantic love. The glow, the attention, the energy that people can't help but be drawn to. For example, my Venus is in Aquarius. And so I tend to be drawn to the unconventional. So I love being in spaces that are a little bit out of the box. Okay. Aquarius also rules the energy of airplanes, planes. And I have met so many people, romantic and friendly connections in the airport and on the planes. I'm telling you, because I love flying. Aquarius rules the sky. Okay. So since I was doing things that I love, when I'm doing something I'm loving, I'm attracting that because the universe aligns and attracts and amplifies what you love. And that's what draws people in. Okay. So you need to, when you find out what your Venus sign is, also dressing like your Venus sign, it's going to make you feel the most aligned to this really star energy, this superstar energy, because you are the star in the room. Okay. And for me, Venus and Aquarius, we like typically a little bit eccentric, kind of like out of the box styles, again, unconventional kind of style. So that way you can align to it. Even your skin routine, your aesthetic, how you live. Okay. So for me, again, a little bit out of the box. I tend to like a lot of twinkly lights and things like that. You know, that starry kind of energy of the sky. So find out what yours is. Perhaps yours is Venus and Pisces. Pisces is that ethereal type of energy. Okay. So find your Venus and align to that, and it's going to help you. Oh, another thing too is going to places. Like I said, I meet people on airplanes, and also Venus or Aquarius also rules the energy of friends. So also meeting people through friends. Okay. So someone with, like, for example, Venus and Pisces rules art, music, you know, that type of thing, spiritual retreats, meditation. So going to those places, going to concerts, okay, spiritual retreats, meditation retreats, you're more likely, because you love those things, Venus and Pisces, Venus is what you love. Again, you're amplifying, you're feeling loved because you're like, oh my God, I'm doing something I loved. So it's going to draw, again, it's going to draw people to you. So that's your glow up, okay? You have to dwell in spaces that spark your soul. You feel at peace. You let the world melt away. And when you don't care, that's when people are drawn to you. Okay. Venus is all about being present, living in the moment, and letting love find you when the time is right. Perhaps you'll go and you don't find anyone right away. Continue to love on yourself, pamper yourself from your Venus. When we talk about self-love, and self-love is the best love, and when you love yourself, people will come. This is what we're talking about. Okay. This is what we're talking about, doing things you love. So this is why it's important to know your own personal astrology. It goes deeper than just the look. Okay. But some of us don't know what self-love is because we don't know what we need to feel loved, because we haven't been able to explore and liberate ourselves and have that freedom. And in order to develop a relationship with yourself, in order to glow up, in order to attract what you desire, love, money, whatever, art, your passions, you have to know yourself. Okay? To thine self be true. You have to be true to yourself by knowing yourself, by loving. When you're in a relationship with someone, you know a lot about them. But what do you know about yourself? So use these placements to transform yourself, to go into this deep metamorphosis, okay? And when I started to do this work, I used to be someone who was so shut off. I was shut off. I was closed off from the world, lots of trauma because of abuse. But once I learned these placements, I was able to step into, it's not always easy, but I was able to step into greater versions of myself. And I want the same for you. And if you need help transforming this part of your life, if you're looking for something that is going to really propel you forward, if you're feeling stuck, stagnant, confused in your life, then go ahead and book a free discovery call with me below, and I can help coach you through this process, okay? I love you so much, and cheers to your glow up in 2025 and beyond.